I was popping. It's your boy Big Rich. Straight off the streets of Queens. I'm exhausted mentally, physically, but this is what we call life. Gentlemen, wipe your feet on the rug. If you smoke, blow some in the atmosphere. Let's get down to business. This is a mob spotlight. Mob wars, an early history of mafia in Hamilton. Rum-running during the 1920s gave rise to three powerful Italian organized crime families in Hamilton: the Luppinos, the Papalias, and the Musitanos. You know what I'm going to say next, right? Detroit Siggy. Anybody seen Fat Pat? There is evidence of a mafia-style crime in Hamilton as far back as 1906, when extortion letters signed with a black handprint were sent to a grocer. The black hand, mano nera in Italian, was not a criminal organization, but a brand of extortion used to target Italian immigrants in North America. It wasn't until a decade later, when Prohibition era gave rise to bootlegging, that traditional organized crime began making real money here. Hamilton's Rocco Perry soon became the self-described king of bootleggers before his mysterious disappearance in 1944. All our 'Ndrangheta, Calabrian Mafia, although they have worked with La Cosa Nostra, Sicilian Mafia, crime families in New York and Montreal, including representing the Buffalo crime family north of the border. For a time, the three families peacefully coexisted, but peace never lasted long in the criminal underworld. Over the decades, there have been bombings, shootings, the arsons that have touched all three families, including a recent resurgence of mafia violence beginning in Hamilton with the 2017 murder of Angelo Musitano. A notable distinction of the 'Ndrangheta is the fact that members of crime families are actually family members, as opposed to just being from the same region, as is more common in La Cosa Nostra. The tight family ties have made Calabrian Mafia traditionally harder for police to infiltrate, with perhaps the biggest exception being the recent RCMP-led Joint Forces Project Atremens, that saw a high-level turncoat, Disgraziad, become a paid police agent, Dom and Joey Violi. A Disgraziad. There had been countless court cases on everything from murder to extortion to drug trafficking to illegal gambling, all highlighting how the mob makes money and what violence they are capable of. But the mafia also always been good at running a mix of illegal and legitimate businesses, a means to launder money, but also making it difficult for authorities to follow money trails. Before the recent resurgence of violence, there were years of silence where the public could be forgiven for thinking the mafia was gone or diminished, but that was never true. When things are quiet, that is, usually a sign business is going well for traditional organized crime, there is a balance of power. But a disruption in the power, a vacuum left by a major player's death or incarceration, or a power play can lead to full-out mob wars. The mafia never forgets. Vengeance is rarely swift or careless, but rather carefully planned. Again, salute. Gotta go north of the border and give props to our Canadian brothers, eh? Everybody have a good evening. Salute. You know how we do. Always conduct business first before pleasure. Wipe your feet on the rug before leaving, and throw some smoke in the air for the players that are not here. You know what I'm saying? We will talk soon. Salute.